pleasure to meet a fellow female entrepreneur, and right now I'm delighted to be joined via Skype by Hannah Martin, who's co-founder of the Talented Ladies Club. And Hannah, you've had quite a similar journey to myself in that you've got property and the web. And tell us a little bit first of all about the Talented Ladies Club and the kind of content that you have on your site.
Talented Ladies Club was set up for women who have children and still want to continue their career in some way. So we have inspiration and advice to help women go freelance, get flexible jobs, or to start a business.
And was it kind of inspired by your own situation?
Yes, it was. I worked in advertising in London, but then found when I had my children, my career didn't really work in the same way. I was just as ambitious, and I myself looked for ways to do things I loved, to earn good money, that used my experience, but that fit around the children. And I met so many women who were like me, and I just wanted to share that experience and help us all.
And you have so much great content on your site to inspire ladies and to give them advice and really positive input. Why do you feel women make such great entrepreneurs?
I think that we are, there's that whole thing that we're naturally great at multitasking.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're adaptable. I think we work hard. Not to say that men don't work hard,
Mm-hmm.
but I know I think we've got a lot of we're very resourceful women, which I think you really need to be as an entrepreneur. You need to be willing to learn. You need to be willing to make mistakes. You need to be willing to ask for help. And I think these are all things that women naturally find. Sometimes some women find easier than men.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly asking for help.
Yeah, indeed.
But no, I think women make fantastic entrepreneurs. And I think often when you do have a family, when you're sort of put in that position where your career doesn't work, you don't fit into your career as you did, it's by necessity that you sort of have to do it, really. And I think it is sort of many accidental entrepreneurs out there.
Indeed, indeed. And I think that's one of the great things about property investment for women is that they can kind of work it around their childcare duties and so on, because it's a very flexible way to work with a property portfolio. You're not having to stick in the kind of 9 to 5 mentality, and you can work, of course, via the web.
You decide the hours to work, and you decide, and where you work. You work from home, and you buy property near you. So yes, it's great.
And your personal property journey, you're a buy-to-let landlord yourself. How are you getting on with your properties?
Yes, great fun. I bought my first property. I wanted to get on the housing ladder, so I bought it with my sister. And I lived in it. She's in the RAF, so she was based overseas. And then after about 4 years, she wanted to buy her own property, so we took out the equity we had. I bought my own house, she bought her own house.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I met my current partner, I moved in with him. So I now rent out the two houses, the one that I own with my sister and the one I own on my own. They're both let with long-term tenants. It's going really well.
Fantastic. I think, women can sometimes feel, particularly single ladies, can sometimes feel a little bit isolated and lacking in support, and that can stop them moving forwards. But I know from the Ladies on Property Tribes and your site that we as women very naturally want to support other women and create a network and community, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, if you ask for help, there's lots of help out there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great. And I know personally, when I've had questions about my own properties, sites like yours are fantastic because you can go and put questions on there. You can talk to other landlords, experts go and post on there. It's a great resource for encouragement and getting wise advice.
Fantastic. Well, it's really great to meet you, Hannah, and we're going to put the details of your website underneath this post, and I would encourage all our ladies to go and have a look at the Talented Ladies Club, because there's loads of great content on there, and a lot of your stuff can be translated across to the property arena as well, can't it? The inspirational ideas and so on.
Oh, absolutely. And a lot of advice about entrepreneurialism is relevant whatever business you have.
Indeed. Well, it's been great to meet you. Thank you very much for taking time to speak to us here at Property Tribes. Thanks, Hannah.
Thank you.